Welcome friend. In this new video, we discuss about the methods of particular integrals. How to find a particular integral by using the symbol d. First order like dy by dx plus py equal to q, and its solution is y equal to e raised to px, e raised to minus px, integration of e raised to minus px into q e raised to plus px into q into dx plus c into e raised to minus px. This is the solution, and this solution consists of two parts. This part is called as a particular integral of this equation, and this part is called as a complementary function. Since this is obtained by using the equation dy by dx plus py equal to 0, therefore this solution of this differential equation is c into e raised to minus px. This is called as a complementary function. Likewise, whenever our equation is of the type dny by dx raised to n plus p1 dn minus 1y by dx raised to n minus 1 plus p and y equal to x, its solution consists of complementary function and particular integral. And particular integral, suppose m1 m2 mn are the roots of this differential equation, then the particular integral is d minus m1. I am here writing the particular integral, so all are in the terms of multiplication. D minus m1 into d minus m2 dash 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 d minus mn operating on x. Okay, so this is the equation. You can see that whenever we have this operator d minus m1 y equal to x operating on x, this is same as dy by dx minus m1 y equal to x, and solution of this equation consists of two parts. As here you can compare this equation with this dy by dx plus py equal to q, then its solution consists of these two parts, complementary function and particular integral. So particular integral, this is same as 1 divided by d minus m1 into d minus m2 dash 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 d minus mn minus 1 into, let us operate this 1 divided by d minus m1 on x, and this gives me a particular integral. So particular integral of this equation, here you can see that e raised to minus px, here let us compare this value. P is minus m1, so whenever we get here e raised to minus minus become plus m1x integration of e raised to minus m1x into dx. So this is the particular integral whenever I am operating the first operator 1 divided by d minus mn on x. Okay, similarly let us operate this operator on this x. This is my new x, x1. Okay, so you can see that here 1 divided by d minus m1 d minus m2 dash 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 d minus mn minus 2. Now I am operating d minus m1 on this x1, new x1. So what will be we get here instead of m1 we are taking here mn. Okay, so you can see that e raised to mn minus 1x integration of e raised to minus mn minus 1 x into x1 into dx. Now let us write the value of this operator x1, this term x1, so that you can see this particular integral will be equal to 1 divided by d minus m1 dash 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 d minus mn minus 2 into e raised to mn minus 1 into x into integration of e raised to minus mn minus 1 into x into, what is x1? x1 is e raised to mnx into integration of, this is all in integration. Okay, into integration of e raised to minus mn x into x into dx whole is under dx. Okay, so here you can see everywhere we get here dx like this. So whenever we proceed one by one from right to left, this is equal to e raised to m1x integration of e raised to m2 minus m1 into x dash dash integration dash dash, and last term this will be e raised to minus mn x into x into dx. Okay, so these are all n integrals. Whenever we have operated first, we get first integral. Whenever we have operated, we get mn minus 1, we get two integrals. So whenever we operate all these term by terms, we get n integrals. This is the first part where the operator one divide this f of d is factored into d minus m1 into d minus m2 dash 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 d minus mn. This is the first method of finding the particular integral. Operate the operator from right to left one by one and find the particular integral. Now whenever the factor 1 divided by f of d is decomposed into partial fraction, that means this is the second parts. Whenever 1 divided by f of d can be written as n1 divided by d minus m1 plus n2 divided by d minus m2 plus n divided by d minus mn. Then 1 divided by f of d operating on x equal to all these factor n1 into d minus m1 plus n2 into d minus m2 plus nn into d minus mn operating on x. So this gives me n1 divided by d minus m1 operating on x plus n2 divided by d minus m2 operating on x plus nn divided by d minus mn operating on x. So this gives me n1 into integration of m1 x integration of e raised to minus m1 x into dx. Okay, so plus n2 into integration of m2x integration of e raised to minus m2x into x into dx plus nn into integration of mnx into integration of e raised to minus mnx into x into dx. So this is the particular integral when the factor 1 divided by f of d decomposed into its partial fractions. So let us see examples of how to find the particular integral where it is possible to write the particular integral in terms of factors, and whenever it is not possible to write it in terms of the where it is factored only. Okay, so consider here example d2y by dx square minus 5 into dy by dx plus 6y equal to e raised to 4x. Remember how to write this in terms of d. This is equal to d square minus 5d plus 6 operating on y equal to e raised to 4x. Okay, so friend, we can write it as into factor easily. You can see it as a 5 minus d minus 5 into d minus 2 into d minus 3 operating on y equal to e raised to 4x. Easily you can see that these are the two roots of this differential equation, and here we can write it as a d minus 2 and d minus 3. So the solution complementary function of this differential equation, here we are complementary function. What is the complementary function of this differential equation? this is equal to complementary function is equal to c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 into e raised to 3x. This is the complementary function, and particular integral equal to 1 divided by d minus 2 into d minus 3 operating on e raised to 4x. Okay, so look at this. I am operating this on this whenever. Okay, 1 divided by d minus m1. How I have operated? I have written it as e raised to m1x into integration of e raised to minus m1x into capital X into dx. Here I am operating d minus 3 is d minus 3. Okay, so I have just write this m1 as a 3. Then this is equal to operating on x. Then I will get here operating on e raised to 4x. Let us write it as e raised to 3x integration of e raised to minus 3x into what is my x? E raised to 4x into dx, right? E raised to 3x, e raised to minus 3x and e raised to 4x, e raised to x. So integration of e raised to x into dx equal to e raised to 3x, and integration of e raised to x equal to e raised to 4x. So whenever I am operating this 1 divided by d minus 3 on e raised to 4x, I will get here e raised to 4x, and this will be d minus 2 e raised to 4x. Repeat the same procedure. 1 divided by this is equal to e raised to m1. What is m1 here? 2. So 2x into e raised to minus 2x into x. What is x? E raised to 4x into dx, right? So here we get e raised to 2x into integration of here e raised to minus 2x and e raised to 4x, integration of 2x into dx equal to e raised to 2x into e raised to 2x, e raised to 2x divided by 2. So this is 1 by 2 into e raised to 2 plus 2, that is 4x. So this is the particular integral, and hence complete solution of this equation y is equal to complementary function plus particular integral. Complementary function c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to 3x plus particular integral 1 by 2 e raised to 4x. Now this is the method where the factor 1 upon this f of d is factored as a factored. Now whenever we write it in terms of a partial fraction, so let us find the particular integral whenever we write this equation when f of d is factored. This is equal to, you can see f of d. What is f of d? D minus 2 into d minus 3. This is my f of d. Okay, so 1 divided by f of d equal to 1 divided by d minus 2 into d minus 3. This is equal to a divided by d minus 2 plus b divided by d minus 3 equal to a into d minus 3 plus b into d minus 2 divided by d minus 2 into d minus 3. Then you can see that a into d minus 3 plus b into d minus 2, this will be equal to 1. Let us put d equal to 3. If we put d equal to 3, we get b is equal to 1 in equation. Now if we put d equal to 2, if we put d equal to 2, we get a equal to minus 1. So that this factor is this will be like this. You can see here how we write it as f of d, 1 divided by f of d equal to minus 1 divided by d minus 2 plus 1 divided by d minus 3, and hence particular integral equal to minus 1 divided by d minus 2 plus 1 divided by d minus 3 operating on x. What is x? E raised to 4x. This is equal to here let us operate 1 by 1, minus 1 divided by d minus 2 operating on e raised to 4x plus 1 divided by d minus 3 operating on e raised to 4x. Okay, so minus e raised to 2x into integration of, here I have this minus, right? So this is equal to minus, and yeah, already minus e raised to minus 2x into e raised to 4x into dx, plus here e raised to 3x into integration of e raised to minus 3x into e raised to 4x into dx. You can see here minus e raised to 2x into integration of e raised to 2x into dx, plus e raised to 3x into integration of e raised to x into dx, equal to minus e raised to 2x into integration of this e raised to 2x divided by 2, plus e raised to 3x into e raised to x. Now let us put this value here. What we get, this is equal to minus 1 by 2 e raised to 4x plus e raised to 4x, and this will be 1 by 2 e raised to 4x. Okay, so by using this two method we can find the particular integral. Thank you friend, thank you for